Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. This is Allie Tarot 108 and we are doing a pick a card spread today. Thank you so much for tuning into the channel. Really appreciate all the support from all my viewers. And yeah, today we are asking the question, what's on their mind? Simply, what's on their mind? And this is a love reading today, so if you're looking for a general person reading, it's not necessarily for you. This is a love reading today. So what's on their mind? We are going to take 3 piles, and yes, you have to choose your pile. There will be timestamps down below, and we are going to read the cards for each pile. So pile number 1, your card is home. Interesting. Number 4 energy coming up there with 13. So home card is the first one. So what's on their mind? What's on their mind? Pile number 2, your card is this flower of the wind. Interesting. Number 6. Pile number 3, your card is bewitched, with number 7 energy coming up there. So what's on their mind? Choose your pile. There will be timestamps down below. You can skip forward. See you in your reading. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the home card, number 13, which is number 4 energy. And there are some sunflowers here, some poppy flowers here, and wow, there's a really psychedelic energy coming through this card. I feel like this person, when they see you, they get kind of like energy in their bodies, the feeling of getting like, wow, you give them energy, pile number 1. Yeah, so we are going to take first our oracles to do an energy check-in. Then we are going to look at our tarot today, and I am using this tarot today. I feel drawn to use that today. So let's take our oracles first and check into the energy and see the situation. We're asking what's on their mind today. What's on their mind? So please give us the answers we need. What's coming up? Loss. Interesting. Sometimes you learn true offering through loss. You make a passionate invitation for love and take love to take over and bring her own plan instead of the ego's. Wow. Purple energy coming up, and it really gives me a crown chakra feeling. So I get a feeling about like realization, and just really like with this card, it's very like psychedelic, and it's like, I feel like you make this person realize something deeply about themselves. And with the dove coming up here, I'm being drawn to this. It's like you make this person realize a deep inner freedom within themselves. And I feel like as well, this person with the dead tree here and the loss aspect, I feel like you are helping this person overcome some emotional baggage or some emotional issues. I feel like maybe you or this person could have had a loss of a loved one recently, or a loss of a family member, or actually I'm hearing loss of a job, or actually loss of pet is something I'm hearing as well. With the home aspect coming up here, and with number 4 in the numerology. Now, number 4 in astrology is the house of the home. It's the house of the moon. It's the house of, well, it is something we consider when talking about marriage in astrology for astrologers. And you see here, there's a contrast, like home. I feel like home is how you make them feel like they're at home. And like they've experienced this loss. And with the white dove here, it's like you're helping them overcome that. There is that energy coming up. With the flowers here as well, it's like growing something new. You see something is dead here and something new is growing here. So since this is our indicator card, I get that feeling like this is a very big, strong general theme in the relationship between you and this person. So yeah, let's see what else comes up in the oracles for our question today. What is on their mind? What's on their mind? We have this oracle. And this is past lives oracle, but you're not using it for past lives right now. We're getting messages, different messages with this. So what's on their mind? What's on pile number one's person's mind, please? Thank you. I feel it is this one. Technology. Okay. I get a message about this. They could be a person who works in tech or works with technology, or I'm hearing they may be someone who works with machinery, heavy machinery, or some kind of technical thing. I'm actually also seeing it could be someone who works with any kind of technical equipment. I'm actually right now seeing someone who works with nails. You could be someone who works with nails or with beauty industry, I'm hearing hair extensions. I don't know. I'm just getting these messages, guys. Yes, I am a psychic. I am a medium. So there's something about technology, about new technology. I feel like this person, now it could be you or it could be your person who is concerned about new technology. I get a message, it could be like someone is worried about the use of AI. It could have been like they lost their job because of automation coming into the workplace, or because of some kind of thing which made them lose their job, which they're worried about. If that is a reality for any of you, if somebody did lose their job. I'm getting a lot of messages about this card, but generally there is a thing about technology. Some kind of technology, new technology. They're either scared about it or excited about it. And I hear the words right now, I'm getting something new. And it could be from you. I feel like you could have recently told them, I'm getting something new. So let's see what else comes up. What's on their mind? Ice disaster. Wow, okay, so there's definitely something which happened recently which bothered them in a way. Something which feels quite disastrous. I do feel like there could have been some kind of accident potentially recently, or again, it comes up about loss of a loved one. Like I hear car accident, I hear accident, I hear there was something recently that happened. And by the way, it's not necessarily very recently. I'm hearing past 6 months or past year, or it's something which still feels fresh and real for that person, something which is still affecting them and they felt like they couldn't necessarily get over it. There is that thing. So I get this feeling like your person, pile number one, they are kind of prone to pessimism in a way, maybe. Prone to pessimism, but it's like they have a good reason to feel that way because they've experienced some really difficult things in their life, maybe throughout their whole life, or maybe just in their recent past, the past couple of years, or past year, or past 6 months even, they've experienced something which has made them somewhat pessimistic or depressive about life. I get that feeling. And I get that feeling like you're cheering them up quite a lot. You're really cheering them up quite a lot. So what else comes up? What's on their mind is our question today. So charity. Okay. I feel like this could be from you to them. Charity that you're giving them, or sometimes you feel like you're dealing with a charity case with this person of interest. It's like they may suck you out of your energy a little bit sometimes, but you feel like you want to help. You feel like you want to help a lot with this person. I feel like you have a very big heart, pile number one, and you always want to do good for others. But you have to know that some people are very big mountains to climb, or it's like a very steep task to deal with healing this person. I feel like you really want to heal this person and you really want to make them feel at home. And I feel like I want to say they are grateful. The message I get about this is that they are grateful for you in their life, for this task. I feel like at times they think they are a burden to you or to others around them. There is some kind of depressive energy. I feel like you are trying to coach them or trying to tell them, like, in order to feel happy and good about yourself in life, you have to do things for other people. You see here it says Good Samaritan, and that is a kind of biblical thing where, well, what I can say is the Good Samaritans are the people who kind of give out of charity to people and they want to help other people. I get that energy like you could be coaching this person, telling them about some kind of moral or even spiritual things that they should be grateful for, that they should be happy for in their life. But I have this feeling like your person, they're not really internalizing it so much, and they expect other people to kind of give and give to them. But what comes up, pile number 1, is that you are giving and it's not going in vain. It's not totally going in vain. Like this person is not just taking. There are some things that they are internalizing from this. There are things that they are grateful for about this. I get a question coming up right now, which I feel some of you may be having coming into this reading. And the words are they even grateful? Is your person even grateful? Like you have some doubt about that, pile number 1. You have some doubt. Is my person even grateful? Like, oh, why do I deal with them? I have that feeling that you care about them and you want them in your life, but at the same time, they are somewhat draining at times, is what's coming up. Let us take this deck. So we're asking, what's on their mind? What's on their mind? Oh, yes. Okay, as a life or death issue, getting and using power. Use other people's resources in the 8th house. Now, I don't know if any of you have dealt with a difficult Scorpio in your life. So the 8th house is the house of Scorpio. The 8th sign is Scorpio. I don't know if any of you have ever dealt with a difficult Scorpio person in your life, but it can mess up your life. If I'm speaking from experience, friends, that dealing with a difficult Scorpio, whether they are female or male, it doesn't matter either way. They can suck you dry of your energy and mess up your life royally and give you even health issues from just how much energy they can suck from you. Like energetic vampire kind of energy can happen sometimes. So there is that toxic Scorpio energy coming up here is what I'm feeling. And we see here still, there is this phoenix bird. It's like a phoenix bird rising up from the ashes. And I want to tell you that this person, they are going to rise up from these ashes, from this dark place that they're in, or from this lower state that they're in. I feel like they've been in higher planes before in their life and in past lives as well, but right now they're going through a kind of dark night of the soul feeling is what I'm getting. And it says here, as a life or death issue. So again, there is that energy coming up, which I mentioned before, about some kind of death, and now they're needing a new breath of life into them. And it says getting and using power. So I would warn you, pile number 1, about energetic vampirism going on from this person to you and potentially from others around you. And I would say there's a warning that don't care too much about this person, please. Don't exhaust yourself and your resources, even your energetic resources, trying to help this person. Because you see, it says here, use other people's resources. Like they are pulling on other people's energy to get energy for themselves. And oh my goodness, guys, there's actually a spider crawling up my selfie stick right now. And I feel like it's a sign telling you, it's a white spider, little one, quickly crawling up. And I feel like it's telling us that you have to ascend beyond this. And there is an energy of like, you kind of have to ignore this person. You kind of have to, don't give so much of yourself to this person. They can stay in your life. They can be in your life. but don't let it drain you. Rise up from how they are pulling you down into their low energy. I feel like there is an element of that. Okay, so what comes up here is, wow. In the 9th house, so the 9th house there is Jupiter, and it's a very positive planet. It's about ascension. It's about realizing your own inner wisdom. I feel like these cards here are advice coming up for you, pile number 1, even though we are asking the question, what's on their mind? But there is advice here. So as if it or they came from all there is. The philosophies and laws involved. Do it in a big way. That's quite interesting. Let's read it again. As if it or they came from all there is. So all there is that feeling like, accept this person as they came, like a gift from the universe. See them as a transcendental soul rather than a heavy weight, is what I'm getting. A heavy burden, like a rock, like a bag of rocks that you have to carry over your shoulder is what I'm feeling from this situation. I feel like you could be kind of chained to this person in a way, like you feel you really have to help them, or like you may be the last person they have left. You see here the philosophies and laws involved. There could be an element of wanting to get rid of them in a way. And by the way, you could be living with them. That is a big thing coming up in this reading. You could be living together. Now, I did say this is a love reading today, but heck, this person could simply be your roommate or someone that you have to live with. It could be even a family member, gosh, but I would hate it for you to have to excommunicate a family member, pile number 1, but you see here the philosophies and laws involved. I feel like you have to realize within yourself, pile 1, your own inner strength and your own inner philosophy about this predicament or about this type of predicament. I feel like this situation has come to you to make you stronger than you've ever been. It's a very developmental situation. It's a school, it's a learning situation with the 9th house Jupiter energy. Jupiter is about teachers and divine teachers and gurus and priests and people who have come to teach you. So in a way, this situation in itself is like symbolically a situation where you are having to learn something really big about yourself. And also I feel it's about how to protect yourself from energetic vampirism or people who want to use you or exploit you. I would say I don't feel like your person is purposely trying to exploit you. I just feel like their energy is somewhat low, and with that, they need someone's energy to feed on. And I get a message right now that you may feel like you're doing a lot to entertain this person at times. That's something coming up. Now we're going to ask for advice about this situation. Well, we also need to know exactly what is on their mind, on your person's mind. So what did the sirens tell you? Take the helm. Be in control of your own ship. So the message coming up here is if something is bothering you, pile 1, you have to speak up about it. Don't be afraid to speak up about it. And when I'm reading these cards, I start to get this feeling in my solar plexus and sacral areas where, well, especially solar plexus, where it's like, don't be cowardly, you know. Solar plexus is the yellow chakra, and I get the message, don't be a yellow belly, you know. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, because really, I will tell you right now, if we speak from a chakral point of view, we store a lot of energy in that solar plexus area, a lot of our life power energy, you know, especially for ladies. It is where the children develop, you know, in the womb and all that. So there's a life force in there, and I feel like you have to take it back. Take back your energy from this person. Don't let them walk all over you anymore. it's important, is what I'm feeling strongly. We are going to take our tarot now for more advice in this situation. We can't forget our initial question, what's on their mind? But let's see what comes up. Knight of Wands. Okay. This one, Three of Swords. Two of Cups. The Wheel. Interesting, it's number 10. We'll get back to that in a minute. Somebody jumped. King of Cups. I feel there is difficulty involved in this situation, and like you are hoping for it to end. And hoping for everything to be peachy or smoothly going. Page of Cups. Because everything here is coming in the reversal. Except for the Wheel, number 10, which tells me something, which I'll tell you about in a minute. Five of Wands, there we go, Five of Wands. So what comes up in the cards here is that I'm feeling here with this Page of Cups that this person has a certain gratefulness toward you. They really do. With Two of Cups as well. They kind of feel like, oh, I couldn't live without you. I couldn't do it without you. They may tell you things. They may talk sweetly to you at times and tell you things like, I couldn't live without you. Pile 1, I couldn't live without you. I don't know how I could do this without you. These kind of sweet words, which in a way, that person is suffering quite a bit, but these sweet words, I feel, are a type of manipulation, because I see here in the cards and all the oracles in the tarot here with Knight of Wands as well, that this person may have a tendency toward exploitation of others or manipulation of others, especially in a state where they're feeling down and they don't really know what to do and how to do it with themselves. They are going to try to latch themselves onto others. I get the word leech coming up. Leech. If you know leeches, they are those kind of slugs that will attach themselves to you and suck your blood. So there's a bloodsucker energy coming up here very strongly with Knight of Wands in reverse as well. And Three of Swords as well in reverse, both of these things. With the Knight of Wands, it is that feeling like this person, they don't know how to do something for themselves. They don't know how to manifest something for themselves. Maybe it's that they have a lot of loss in their life and it affects them, or maybe they recently lost their job, or maybe they lost their job quite a while ago. They could be low on money. They could be constantly asking you for money. With you, they feel like they can rely on you and depend on you to give them everything they need in their life. With Three of Swords here as well. Now, number 3 is all about Gemini energy. So I get a message about duality with that and it being very difficult. Like you see here, we have 2 swords in the Three of Swords, and then we have one in the middle. Like there is something between you which is making this relationship somewhat unhealthy in a way. Yeah, and with Two of Cups, it's like there are good times between the two of you together. But I feel like in you kind of feel like you're giving more than you're getting. And with the Wheel here, it's number 10. So number 10 is Capricorn energy. I feel like you could be someone who's quite practical. Like you could be someone who has money in your hands, or you have a stable life and you know how to work for things. And with King of Cups here, I feel like that person is kind of just sitting around and saying like, oh, good for you, I'm so proud of you. They may just be giving you this kind of very meager or weak moral support while they don't do much or anything for themselves. But they do appreciate you. That is true. They appreciate you. But with 5 of Wands here coming up in reverse, there is an energy like they haven't been doing much for a while. They haven't been doing much for a while, and it's got to stop. Like, something has to change in this relationship. So let's take our oracles. Are things going to change for number 1 in their person? This card is coming up. Broken vase. With number 5 and the Taurus. Now, Taurus is, I'm hearing here, it means the energy of the home again. Because Taurus people, well, the Taurus trait is happy, comfortable home life, comfortable life. And then number 5 usually means burning of something. If you watch my readings, or if you know anything about astrology, number 5 energy is Leo energy, but it's also sun energy. And in astrology, it usually signifies a big negation of something at certain points when the sun shows up. So without going too much into complicated details, I will just say it means something is stopping, something is getting burned, like the home life or the family life is going to break up in a way. I feel there is a breakup coming for you and your person. If there's no breakup, I will say that it's going to be a huge shift between the two of you, where this person has to start pulling their weight. They have to pull up their socks. There could be a huge fight between the two of you. I feel like this person could try to make you feel guilty for wanting them to improve their life. I feel like they could use different kind of tactics like gaslighting, even blackmail, making you feel guilty. It's not really good, I have to say, pile number 1. And we're going to ask the final question again. What's on their mind? What's on their mind, really, about this relationship? What is their true thing on their mind for this person? They feel like everything is okay between the two of you. But with number 3 coming up again, it is about duality. And we see Taurus as well here again. Taurus was here as well. It is about having that home. I feel like the two of you may live together. So they feel like everything is okay. They feel like your life is organized together, everything is peachy, and you're not going to try to do anything to them. But I feel like you are suffering in this situation, pile number 1. I want to ask the final question. What is the best advice we can give to pile number 1 in this situation? Oh, lone wolf. Do it alone. It's better to be alone than with people who are taking advantage of you, is what comes up. Yeah, so yeah, pile number 1, that is what I can tell you today. That is your reading. I hope it helps you. So if you liked it, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, stay in the light, stay in love. All the best to you. Good luck to you, pile number 1. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the Flower of the Wind card. Very interesting. With number 6, we have Virgo energy coming up here about details, capability. And also with the mosaic format here, I see it's some energy about something which is very intricate. Since we are talking about love reading today, this could be a deep love between you and this person, where you feel like you know each other on so many levels, or you feel like you have a really deep soul connection. You may feel that this connection runs for many lifetimes. I get this feeling like you feel like you've known this person for many lifetimes. There's a big soulmate energy coming up here. It's cosmic in a way. You may look into that person's eyes and feel like, wow, I'm lost. You're everything to me. So we are asking the question, what's on their mind today? First, we are going to take our oracles to do an energy check-in. And then we are going to take our tarot afterward and see what comes up. So we're asking, what's on their mind for pile 2 today? Oh, wow. Energetic clearing. During crises, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachments, preparing you to receive her luminous plan. Wow. I get a message coming up that there could be some apprehension from you to this person or for them to you. Like this person and you may feel it's too deep, like it's too intense. With Mother Kali especially coming up here, it's very intense energy. The dark red gives me that root chakra energy about maybe intensive physical attraction, you know, S-E-X-U-L, intimate, very intimate attraction coming up between the two of you. I want to say I get a message from this, like this is a next step in your life, is what I'm hearing. It feels so big that you could be afraid of what's to come for this. I'm hearing something about children as well. Some of you could be pregnant. It could be an unexpected pregnancy. It could be a situation where you feel like, how am I going to manage this, or how am I going to do this? Your person may feel like that as well. But there is that energy of you have to really trust the divine. You have to trust God. You have to trust the goddess, divine, whatever you believe in. You have to trust that higher power in this situation is what I'm hearing. So let's see what comes up in the oracles. What else? Reminding every question what's on their mind. So it says here, accomplishment, achiever, celebrity, failure, competitor. I feel like this could be a person, your person, who is very interested in furthering themselves, furthering their career, or that could be you. I see an energy about school or training or material accomplishment or career accomplishment coming up here. It could be about you or it could be about them, but I feel like there's something coming up between the two of you. Now, it could be an unexpected child, I get that again, or it could just generally be this relationship and this great love that is between you, which you may feel that like, okay, if I get involved with this more emotional side of my life, where is that going to leave me for my career side or for my accomplishment side or for me finishing university or finishing school? How is that going to affect my life? I feel like maybe the two of you or one of you may have that feeling, how am I going to be in this relationship right now? Because it's going to mess up my life, or it's going to mess up my life plans. That's what's coming up. What else? Adventurer. Yes. I feel an energy of foreign person. You could be foreign or they could be foreign. I'm getting a message about studying abroad. One of you could be studying abroad right now. And that's where you met. See, explorer, pioneer, crusader, other, but adventurer. Could also be an energy of, I really want to travel in my life. I don't know if that other person wants it, or vice versa. I have certain goals that I want to fulfill in my life. I want to see certain things in my life. You see this East Asian energy coming up here. One of you could be East Asian, or maybe both of you. There is an energy of, I want to see some things in my life. I don't want to settle down right now, but I feel like this person could be it. I feel like it's a very significant relationship for the two of you. Strong energy toward each other, strong attraction and magnetism toward each other coming up. Loss of a loved one. So death, abandonment, unexplained disappearance, or war. Now, with this card, I get more of an energy about feeling like you could lose the track of your life, lose the route you want, losing control as well, or even losing yourself, like you're losing your identity. Lamentation is coming up. Now, it could be that some of you, either one of you, may have lost a loved one recently, or I get a message that maybe one of you could have been adopted actually at birth. At birth, or maybe even a little bit older, but at birth is what I'm hearing. Yeah, there is this energy of, I don't want to lose something again, is what I'm hearing. And also, I feel an energy of fear that I could lose my life even if I go with you or if I do something with you. I feel like one of you could really believe in these karmic type of things. There is an energy I'm getting about Buddhism, so if either one of you is involved in Buddhism or you come from that kind of culture, I feel this karmic thing, like one of you may be saying, okay, if I do this, then this could happen. Like there's a strong belief in karma that I'm feeling here, coming up here. And we're asking what's on their mind about this connection situation. Scorpio, interesting. The extraordinary power of prayer, the highest and lowest aspects of control the situation. Yes, that is what I was saying already. And with Scorpio energy coming up, now 8th house is the house of Scorpio, and it is the house of secrets in astrology. So I feel like there may be things that they're not telling you, that they don't want to disclose to you, that they don't want to open up about to you. I feel like they could be afraid of that. I get a message that they could be afraid of losing you. But it's also more than just losing you. It's the feeling that if they say the wrong thing, they could lose you for the future, because I feel like they want to keep you on hold. They like you. They really like you. But they don't want to rush into anything right now, and they're afraid to tell you that. This may be a situation where you feel that they are stringing you along. See here, the extraordinary power of prayer. The highest and lowest aspects of control the situation. Yes, they're trying to control the situation. I feel like this could be a person where they talk to divinity, where they may pray or meditate, or there is an energy of speaking to loved ones or speaking to parents as well. I want to say this person, I feel they're quite devoted to their family in a way, even though I do get an energy about like international student or international person. They're living abroad. Maybe they met you there where you live, but they're not from there. There's an energy of, I don't want to, it's like, should I stay or should I go, is what's coming up. Okay. They really feel for you. They feel there's something very special about this connection between the two of you. I feel like they may even want to take you back to their country to meet their family. Okay, so this card is Mercury, so we're asking what's on their mind. The awareness of many thoughts about or from many words. I get a message here that this could be a person who keeps a journal. This could be a person who believes in otherworldly things as well, is what I'm hearing. Like they could be a person who believes in extraterrestrials or, you know, aliens, or, well, not that they're necessarily related, but I get a image of like deities, like East Asian kind of deities. Whether it's in Hindu or Buddhist or other kind of traditions from East Asia, I feel like they really have a connection with these kind of deities. They may have these pictures around them. Now with the Mercury energy, I do get Gemini energy coming up from this card. And so there is some aspect of communication, though I feel like they're going to consider their communication with you very seriously. They're going to weigh their words very carefully when they break certain news to you, or when they talk to you about certain concepts or aspects or things that they need to do. I feel like they really don't want to hurt you. Your person really doesn't want to hurt you, pile number 2. They really want you to be happy because they care about you so much. They feel for you so much that they wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you. They look at you like you are a world within yourself, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Now, let's get our advice in this situation. What should pile number 2 do in this situation, if anything? The sirens can tell us. What do we need to know? Change. Know when to move to a new shell, especially if yours no longer fits. So the message I get with this card is you have to know what's right for you. And you have to know if this person is keeping you on hold, they're not for you, is what's coming up. It's time to change. If you feel for a long time that this person is keeping you on hold, or you feel like they're holding back about something, you have to put it out there, because I feel like this person does have fears. Could be a fear of commitment, fear of getting entangled or getting involved with you or with anyone, in fact. They're scared of something, and I feel like it has to do with their achievement, their accomplishment, or their life goals. Like, they may feel, I don't know how you can fit into the things I want to achieve or accomplish in my life, is what I'm hearing. So what comes up in the tarot now? 8 of Wands. Okay. 8 of Wands. 3 of Wands. I see. Page of Swords. Temperance, and it is number 14, so that's number 5. Temperance. So Queen of Swords, this one, the Fool. One more. Thank you. King of Wands. Yes. So I do see the energy coming up here of moving on from this person. I feel it will be more like you finally saying that I don't deserve to be put on hold for this, and you've got to tell me everything what's going on. Because I feel you have that feeling of this person is holding something back. They won't tell me something. They don't want to tell me the whole story about something. I feel this energy of half-truths coming up. And it's interesting, we see her again. We got the Scorpio number 8 energy coming up here, and then Mercury number 3 energy coming up here, and we have it here again, 8 and 3. So with 8 of Wands here, I feel this energy of avoidance, but I also feel this energy of them wanting to come at you with something. They may come at you with some kind of half-truths or something to keep you around, keep you pacified in a way, keep you coming back to them, even though it's like they don't want to give you all of themselves. They can't give you the whole thing of themselves. With 3 of Wands here, it is this energy of dualistic action, because number 3 I feel here is that Gemini energy, and as we know, Gemini is the twins. It's like 2 faces. With the Wands, it's about taking action. So I feel like you are going to see some actions from them to you quite soon. And then with the Page of Swords here, you're going to consider what they're doing and have patience for it with Temperance here. I get this feeling of you being on hold with this. And then here with Queen of Swords, as well as the Fool and King of Wands, all in reverse here. It is that energy of, I need to step away from this and think about this. You may actually tell them something like, I need to think about it. Now, I do get a message that they could want you to come visit where they are from. Maybe visit their family. I feel you saying, I got to think about that. I'm not sure if that's right for me. I feel like in this circumstance, it may feel like a huge step. Because I feel like the two of you do have a giant attraction for each other. But there is this doubt, I feel, between the two of you. Like, how could it ever work? Could it actually work? With this reversal cards here, I do get that energy feeling of you like taking a step back, like, okay, I'm not sure I can handle this, or I'm not sure I can manage this. So we're going to ask our final question today. Again, repeating what's on their mind. Please give us a notification about what is on their mind. Fish hook. Again, number 8. There is definitely something in this situation which is making them feel powerless. And I get a message about family. I feel like if you are watching this reading, there could be a circumstance where if you and your person are quite young, there could be control by the parents or by the family. But also, I get a message that if your person is older, there can still be control by parents in the form of the parents wanting your person to like come there and care for them or be there for them. I get a strong energy about parents controlling somehow, whether you're young or older. Parents can manipulate you, you know, like, come back to me, come back to us, take care of us, do what we want. They could have very manipulative parents, or that could be you. And I would say they don't like being in the situation. They want to get out of it, and they want to experience love and feel free in their life, but it's so hard for them. So let's ask, are pile number 2 and their person going to be together? With Sagittarius energy, you know what Sagittarius is all about? Traveling, going here and there, going all different places. Let's read this card. Ballet shoes. Stamina, endurance, talent, repetition, effort required, on your toes, honing a skill, laser focus, poise and grace, tread lightly, balancing act, pursuit of arts, experience, expertise. I feel this person is going to go for their career, and it could take them even to another continent. If it's not them, it could be you in that situation, but they're being forced to develop themselves in a way, and it could be for the sake of the family, their family name, who knows, but yes, that is what I can tell you today, pile number 2. So if you like this reading, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and we will see you in the next one. Stay in the light. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. You have chosen the Bewitched card. And we have number 7 energy coming up here, which is number 7th house in astrology energy, which is the house of partnership. And with the Bewitched card, I think it's fairly straightforward. I feel like this person is really mesmerized by you, very mesmerized by you. Number 7 is also the house of Libra, the sign of Libra, about relationship and balance. And I get this message about this person like they want to just run to you, and they could just want to give things to you. They could be giving gifts to you. There's this bewitched kind of worship energy. Gosh, I have to ask you, pile number 3, have you been doing any kind of magic on them? Have you been praying for them to come close to you or come near to you? I feel there is a otherworldly force involved in this connection between you and your person, pile 3. So first we are going to check in our oracles, do an energy check-in for your situation, and we are focusing on our questions today, what's on their mind. So let's take our oracles and ask what's on their mind. So faith, interesting. Miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I imagine. I'm hearing this is a relationship which is eye-opening, which opens your eyes even, pile number 3. I feel like they are giving you great kindness. And it makes you trust again. I get the feeling like some of you could have felt very damaged in the past by some things that have happened to you, or potentially relationships, and like you and this person have a healing kind of relationship for each other. I get the word tantra coming up if it means anything to any of you. There's an aspect of intimate healing as well, you know, root chakra healing, that sexual healing between the two of you. Gosh, this person could be your doctor. This person could be your doctor or massagist, or I actually get a feeling like they could be a kind of priest maybe. So we are checking now in oracles for further messages, what's on their mind. So burned, house fire, persecution, book burning, branding, burned. What's on the back here? Abusive technology, accident, island, persecution or torture, polytheistic, celibate or asexual, young male, age of Atlantis. Okay, so I feel like you and this person have a past life connection is what is coming up. You have a past life connection. You were somewhere together in some kind of ancient society is what I'm feeling. And with the island energy, I do get a message feeling like the two of you, now you could be living on an actual island together, but I get a message about isolated environment or isolated area, which is like, maybe you live in a small town, or maybe you actually live on an island. I hear different names of islands coming up for me. Philippines, Hawaii. I hear actually Thailand, but I feel like maybe you could actually live on an island together. Let's see what else comes up. With burned energy as well, there's that energy of being hurt by something in the past. And I feel that burned energy more strongly for them than for you. But I feel this energy of healing from those burns together. What else comes up? Athlete, gladiator, duelist, martial artist, other. I feel like your person could be physically active, physically fit, or you could be as well. Like you're quite into taking care of your body. I'm hearing and I'm seeing gym membership, but also sports. I feel like your person could be quite physically strong, like they could have muscle to them. And they need that in their life. It's very healing for them, I feel, to have that fitness routine or to have that sport team that they do. I see also swimming coming up. I'm getting a vision of swimming. Interesting. Overcoming loss we're seeing here, and drowning as well. So there is that energy also with the shield here of protecting oneself. I feel like they could have a regimen. Maybe it's you or it's them. They have a regimen, daily things that they do to protect themselves. Well, I want to say their routine protects them, energetically protects them from negative forces, negative impact. It keeps them grounded, keeps them steady, keeps them stable. That could be you as well. What else is coming up? Air disaster, asteroid, plane crash, tornado, bomb. I am seeing some energy of having some kind of tragedy happen to them in their life. And it's hard to deal with. It could be you as well, but there is this energy of hard to deal with tragedy in their life. And I get this message of, I don't really want to talk about it. Something that happened in my life, I don't really want to talk about it. but I will open up about it as time goes on and as I get to know someone better. So there's that energy coming up. Now we're asking in karma cards, what's on their mind, please? So this card actually came up in number 2, pile number 2's reading today. So it says in Scorpio, the extraordinary power of prayer, the highest and lowest aspects of control the situation. So I'm actually seeing Christian energy coming up here. I'm seeing like a cross. This person, they could wear a cross on their neck. We have faith here coming up as well. Like faith is very important. I did mention that this person could be a priest, right? Or this person could be very religious in a way. If it's not Christian, I get those messages coming up like that. I do feel like this could be a person who wears kind of religious jewelry or ornaments on them. Like they have great faith in God and whichever path they believe in. I feel it is the same path that they were born into. Like they didn't change their religion. Maybe they just amplified it. But also I want to say that if they were born in another religion, they could have converted specifically to Christianity is what I'm hearing and what I'm feeling. So with the highest and lowest aspects coming up here, I get this energy of they have prayed to God when they were at their highest and also prayed to God when they were at their lowest. So I feel like they're really, really a believer in their faith and their religion. You could be as well. Pile number 3. So coming up here is defend, accept, let your feelings tell you how to with the moon. So the moon energy is that softness and caring energy. There is that energy of caring for a person like a mother, really like holding them and holding them dear to your heart, holding them dear in your heart. We see her defend, and we saw it here in the Gladiator, something about defense. And we see her, the asteroids falling away from the Gladiator there. I get this feeling like this person, wow, on either side of the Gladiator here, there is burning fire, air disaster, and I feel like this is a person, or it could be you, who is really, really into spiritually protecting themselves. I'm hearing this could be a person who like reads the Bible every day or reads like scriptures every day or like does things in their life every day to energetically protect themselves, like protect their soul from negativity around them. Because I feel like this is a person who they have dealt with internal demons in their life or really demonic kind of people maybe in their life, in their past, from their family, from when they were growing up. This is definitely a person who I feel like they have dealt with traumas, and the way that they are dealing with that now in their life is through faith. And they feel like with you, you have captured their attention very strongly, like bewitched. Though I don't feel like any kind of malicious witchcraft has been done in this situation. I get the feeling like you have really allured them, pulled them in. They feel like you've got a rope around them, just dragging on them is what comes up. So defend, accept, let your feelings tell you how. I feel like they are a person who will want their feelings to be felt by you. I feel like they are someone who's going to show it to you that they care, that they love you, with the moon coming up here. They may even want you to be acquainted with their mother or with a female figure in their life who's like their mother, because I get a feeling like some of them could have even lost their mother, or they may be estranged or distant from their mother, is what I'm hearing coming up. Okay, so let's get advice for pile 3 from the sirens. What's on their mind, and what advice does pile 3 need to know in this situation? Communicate. Things left unsaid will never reach the shore. So it seems like I feel the two of you in this connection. Wow, now the card just fell out of my hands onto the table. So I feel like the two of you are going to lay things down on the table openly, strongly, openly, communicating with each other. I get a message for you, pile 3, that there may be things that you think about that you want to ask them or that you want to know about them. And I get the advice for you coming up, write those things down, because I feel like when you meet with that person, there may be certain things that you forget to ask them, that you forget to tell them, even things that you want to know about them, or things that you want to be clear between the two of you, which you think about those things when you're not with them. And then when you go to meet them, you forget, basically. So I get a message, advice for you, write it down. Write those questions down, or write those thoughts down so you don't forget, and then bring them up when you meet with that person. Because I feel like this person, they're very open to speaking to you, and they really want a relationship with you is what's coming up. Asking the tarot now what's on their mind and any advice for pile number 3 in this situation. Page of Wands. Page of Wands, 10 of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, Empress with number 3 coming up, 10 of Cups in reverse, and 5 of Cups. Okay. I want to elaborate on that 5 of Cups a little bit, but let's get to it after. Let's start with Page of Wands. So with that Page of Wands coming up here, I feel like this relationship is something very celebratory for you, or for them, or for the both of you. Like, this is something that feels so rare. And with the 10 of Swords coming up here, it's like, wow, when you met this person, it could have been love at first sight. It could have been instant attraction. It could have been that feeling like, I've never met anyone like you. And there are a million things I want to say to you. I feel like the two of you could talk for hours. With 10 of Pentacles as well, I feel like this relationship is materializing. Things are going on between the two of you, and things are growing between the two of you is what I'm feeling. Yeah, and I feel it's very purifying as well. And you could be the part of a same community. It could be same faith community, same religious community. I'm seeing here on this 10 of Pentacles with these figures here, like, I feel like you could be dating with intention. Like, both of you have that idea that I wouldn't want to get in close contact with someone unless I know we're going to be together forever. There's that kind of energy coming up. And these lanterns here on this 10 of Pentacles, they always look like amla berry, which is the Indian gooseberry, which, if you know anything about amla, like in Ayurveda, traditional Indian medicine, it is said to be a very purifying berry. Like, it's sold in powder form, all sorts of different form, and it's like very good for your liver. It's like very high in vitamin C. So I do get an energy of great purification. Like, the two of you could feel like, wow, I've never had a relationship like this come to me in my life. With 6 of Cups as well. Number 6 is that 6th house. And the 6th house is about hospitals, it's about healers, about healing, about nurses. One or both of you could work in the medical field or in the nursing field, but what I am feeling is mostly that this relationship is very healing for the both of you, and it's very, puts your mind at ease is what I'm hearing. Again, we see here this energy of giving flowers with the Empress here. Someone is giving flowers to someone else here. And then with the Empress, flowers are coming to you again. So I feel like the stars are telling you, like God is telling you, this relationship is blessed. It's divine. and keep it that way. Now with the flowers here as well, I do get a message, potentially one of you or two of you could actually be virgins, could have never lost your virginity before. If that is the case, the cards are telling you wait and keep it, is what the cards are telling you. With number 3 energy, I'm seeing more communication between the two of you, because that is Gemini energy, about communication, intelligence, but also it is Mercury energy about, again, writing things down. And potentially I'm seeing some kind of poetry or written letters between the two of you. Glorification of each other is what I'm hearing, what I'm seeing. With 10 of Cups, there is 10 of Cups in reverse. So actually what I'm seeing here is foundation. What I'm hearing is foundation. And the two of you could actually be starting with not so much in your life. You see here, the heart is at the bottom. And I get this energy of like, we're starting with our love. We're starting with our heart. When we may think we have nothing really to give to each other, we have our heart to give to each other. And it's the biggest thing that there is. With 5 of Cups, I still want more information on that. So can you give us something else about this 5 of Cups here? Because I'm not sure I can read it. The Fool. One more I want to take from this oracle. So what can you tell us about this Fool and 5 of Cups here coming up? Industry. Local artisan, international merchant, manufacturer, money handler. Yes, I did feel that there is some energy about money here. Like, I feel like your person may not be sure, how can I take care of you? Because there could be an issue with finance coming up here. With the 5 of Cups, now 5 of Cups is like the loss of emotion. Like a fear is what I'm feeling. A fear is coming up with the 5 of Cups. And the Fool makes it seem like this person is willing to have a relationship with you, but they feel like it is going to be a leap of faith. And faith is the big aspect coming up here in your relationship, in your reading today, pile 3, and in your relationship as well. They may feel like, how can I offer the things to you? I don't know if I'm materially ready, materially capable of supporting you and taking care of you, because I feel like they want that kind of relationship where I take care of you or provide for you. And coming up here with industry, it's like, I feel they want to make sure that their job is paying them enough. I feel like this person is thinking about marriage. This person is thinking about taking on full responsibility for family life, I feel. And they want to make sure they are really ready with that, for that. With that industry, they want to make sure that they have the material means necessary. And with the Fool in reverse especially, it's like they're going to take their time to make any kind of proposal to you, to make any kind of engagement proposal or marriage proposal to you. They're going to take their time with that. So this is a relationship where you may feel they are dragging on a bit, but just know that it's not because they don't want to be with you. It's because of their own desire to be ready, to be really ready. So yeah, let's take a few final cards asking what's on their mind. Yes, sap, resources, needed materials, flow, wealth, essence of life. They are thinking a lot about their money, about their finances, about their job, about their career, about building it, and making sure that they have that available. Also their physical health. They want their physical health to be good. They don't want to exhaust themselves. They want to make sure things are developing as they should. Last one, what's on their mind? A pearl, emotional force opening up. So there are two things coming up here. They want to make sure they are materially stable, and also they want to make sure that this relationship doesn't go away. They want to make sure that you are together, that you're opening up to each other, completing each other is what I'm hearing, because they feel like this is so rare and you are such a pearl. You're so rare, such a rare person for them. They don't want to let you go anywhere. They want to keep you. They want to communicate with you. We see it here, communicate. They're like bewitched by you again. They're really entranced and they really are focused on you and only you. I don't feel any energy of cheating or anyone else coming up here in this reading. I really wish you all the best. Pile number 3. Yeah, so that's it for today. If you like this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more readings. And until next time, wish you all the best. Love and light. Take care. Bye.